The widely expected indictment of Donald Trump in Manhattan has all the makings of a political disaster for him. It could well be the climactic event in a years-long saga involving marital infidelity, sleazy financial dealings, and the first ever criminal charge against a former American president. So naturally at this point the question arises, could this actually be good for Donald Trump? Well, here's where things stand. Trump is likely facing indictment by a Manhattan grand jury for allegedly paying hush money in 2016 to porn actress Stormy Daniels to cover up an affair. According to former Trump attorney Michael Cohen, Cohen paid Daniels $130,000 for which Trump's business, the Trump Organization, later reimbursed him. An indictment from the Manhattan District Attorney's Office would focus on the attempt to cover up the payment by falsifying records. Now, Washington, D.C., meanwhile, appears to be making preparation for crowds and any trouble in this unprecedented event that a former U.S. President, Donald Trump in this case, is criminally indicted. In New York City, where the grand jury has been meeting, NYPD officers are ready for deployment. Local media say an indictment could come at any time, and law enforcement officials involved in the discussions have stressed the need to adequately prepare for the complex choreography of a Trump surrender and subsequent court appearance. If Trump were to not surrender, a warrant would be issued for his arrest, and whether Trump would be handcuffed is a decision that would be made by the district attorney. He would be fingerprinted, and a mugshot would also be taken, though he is not expected to be paraded before the public in handcuffs. But Trump, who has denied having an affair with Stormy Daniels and says the probe by the Manhattan District Attorney, a Democrat by the way, is politically motivated and has been agitating for his team to get his base riled up and believes that an indictment would help him politically, though in private sources say he has called the looming development unfair. Republicans, meanwhile, expect Trump to get a short-term boost from this indictment if it happens because it will energize his core supporters. That is probably true, but those supporters are a minority of the country, do remember, as Republicans have learned the hard way several times over. Stimulating Trump's personal following was not enough to save the House for his party in 2018, or to defend the White House and the Senate in 2020, or to summon a red wave in 2022.